Hello everybody, I'm Zaris and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be exploring my bases here in Palworld, just because I'm especially proud of one of them, and I wanted to show it off because, as a dragon I have an ego. So this is my base for ore and just my general, like, where I put all my materials and where I do all my crafting. Uh, so it's a work in progress. There used to be a breeding section right here, which I recently demolished, and I have my electric crafting stations here. Uh, they were all down here. Uh, I am in the process of demolishing them. I'm in the process of demolishing them. However, I'm not ready to get rid of these two yet. They're my three generators. The statue of power. There are supposed to be 8 ore here, but because of the way my house is built, one of them doesn't spawn. There's the house, which when building houses in bases, I tend to start with a base being the garage for the pals, because I'm a good guy. I don't like my pals sleeping outside cold. So I have 20 beds. Uh, got the cooking, cooling, refrigerator. I have the pal like crafting bench. I have a little bit of farming right here. These are the berries. That's this little gap right here is for pathing issues. You are not supposed to idle. These are the other farms. This is lettuce, tomatoes, and wheat. This is the mental health, like rejuvenization. The hot springs. Um, this is the ranch area where I currently just have a Mao and a lamb ball and a cremis. Things super special. They're just generating extra wool and coins. I have up here a stone pit and a tree thing, or logging block, or whatever they're called. And this is just temporary because when this is here, they tend to ignore the ore. But I'm just building up some stone because I've been building a lot lately, and I've dwindled a lot of my stone, especially through using the crusher to make it palladium. So that's this base. I did uh, upgrade since the last time I showed it on video. I replaced the fence with the stone fencing. I have a bunch of anubises now. I replaced all the mining guys with that. That's the outside house. Get off of right my. So I have my repair bench. I realized my shotgun was that. I have storage. This I've never used this, but I just have it here. In a bedroom, kind of empty. And yeah, that's this base. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's the smelting station and watering. Currently turning a lot of stone into palladium fragments. I've been using them a lot. You'd be surprised how much palladium you go through when making spears. All the different. Yeah, that's this base. If you want the location, it's right here. Part of the map. You go right here. Coordinates are 7 and minus 524. And yeah, it's a pretty good base spot, especially for beginners. It's pretty well defensible. A lot of open space, a lot of flat ground, and you can build little stair contraption to get from this level to that level. It's pretty easy to build. Put a foundation, 2 foundations. You don't really need to do the walls if you don't want to. I did it because I want it to look good. Uh, but you put the walls down first. You put one wall on middle of the 2 foundations for the stairs to stack to, and then you put a floor, then another wall, stairs, and then floor and downward stairs, and that's a good ramp. The pathing for the pals work for it. They've never had an issue going up and down. And just remember, if you want to put these kind of walls down, like the sides, um, to maybe hide all the gaps and stuff, do that before you place the stairs because the stairs will become conflict placement. Yeah, that's this base, and I'm gonna move on to where I get my coal next. All right, welcome to the desert, and you'll understand why I'm wearing the coal when it gets to night, which it's probably going to do soon. This is where I get my coal. This is up here in the upward desert, and up here on this mountain like hill right here. And the coordinates are 293, 242, roughly around there. And this had like 5 or 6 coal veins. I had to move the PAL box around a bit until I got the right placement for getting all of them within the circle. But you know, if you build your base here, it's not that annoying. It has a lot of wood because of that like a pile of trees there has access to stone, and because of stone it has paldium and ore. But the primary thing is the coal, which I get a fair amount of it every time I come here. Uh, you can just leave the workers and they'll just generate it for a while. I just have 9 berry farms, no wheat or anything, because the farms here are just so that they can maintain themselves without me having to come back here every now and then. This Bushi is kind of stuck, you know, which is weird. That's the farthest I've seen a pal outside of the uh like zone. Weird. I have a ranch here for honey and flame organs because I'm always needing them. I use a fire crossbow all the time. Uh, Again, the base is pretty simple. I just have a bunch of beds. I keep a repair thing here. I keep a repair thing at this base and the other base. I haven't really placed one in my breeding base yet. Nothing really going on up here. The only reason this floor is here is so that these walls can stay here, because without anything below them, they need something to support them. Yeah, otherwise, it's pretty much just that. It's pretty simple. It's coal, stone, all that good stuff, and it's self-sustaining. Uh, you're gonna want to use foundation for a lot of stuff because it's kind of bumpy, and right here sometimes when I spawn in, not really solid ground. All my some and it wasn't always like that, but like after one of the most recent patches, it became like that. So, uh, yeah, I'm gonna move over. Oh, also, I like this little spa right here, where I put the hot springs. I like it. It looks nice. I'm happy with it. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna go and move over to the piece de resistance, the breeding base. I'll see you there. And here we are over at Azurobi Hill, right here. That's the nearest spawn point, or nearest fast travel point rather. And the coordinates are -359, -115. It's a pretty flat area, pretty nice path area right here, and not a whole lot of resources actually spawn in this area. Within this circle, there would be some stone, but that's about it. Um, what I did was I completely filled in the area with stone foundations, and I have the tile box not perfectly centered, but it's in the middle foundation, and I have it's dimensionally it's pretty circular. It's 5, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5. So like it's geometrically it's round, you know, as round as round's gonna get in the structures. Uh, it's mostly complete, at least as far as the inside goes. Um, outside, it could use some work. Working on building it up more, maybe. Uh, maybe you making use of the this upstairs area as well. Uh, but yeah, so right now I'm gonna drop into the bottom floor through this little sky door that I have. All right, so yeah, it's pretty dark. It is about to be nighttime, so it's pretty dark in here. It's fully enclosed, and I know for those OSHA fans, uh, this might be violating some humane rules. Uh, they don't need to see the light of day, okay? I could maybe replace some of the walls with windows, but I'm not sure how well that would work in my favor. But anyway, yeah. So I have three breeding pens. One there, 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 and the north one is the exit and my bed. I have a ranch there, a ranch there, berry wheat. Back there are some wheat farms that don't ever really get touched because they're too far away. Um, there's also a mill back there for wheat. There's a hot spring there and a hot spring there. Each facility has uh, enough beds for what's going on there. So there's 2 beds next to each breeding pen. Each ranch has 5 beds next to them because you can fit up to 5 pals in a ranch. And the farms back here each have 2 beds next to them. So to even out to a full 20, I have a Yorentide Ignis whose only job is to make the cakes. Thank you, Jormungandr. Oh, he going. Whoa, okay, where he. Jormungandr. Yeah. Okay, that's on camera. Um, but yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of Ragnahawks in the breeding pens because I am working on getting Athena here to be a 4-star. I guess 4 stars as far as you can go. Currently 3-star, and yeah, it's gonna be a very powerful bird. It's swift, runner, ferocious, and what's her 4th one? Capacitor. So like, if I give her lightning, it does more. But yeah, this is pretty simple. Pretty simple. This the storage box here is for whenever I want to bring building materials over, and also for any extra ingredients for the cakes that I don't want the pals here to eat, because they do get deposited into the feed boxes. Then there's the pal box, several torches around the base. We also got this right here, just aesthetic, not really necessary. Speaking of unnecessary, hey friends, I'm trying to show off my house. Thank you. And now we're going to go up these stairs to the 2nd floor, which is where I do all of the hatching. So these several reinforced metal storage boxes are meant to store eggs. And I have them here because they're the highest storage available and I plan on doing a lot of major breeding projects, and you can't really always just hatch them as you get them, because as you'll see as I go to this condenser right here, your boxes fill up really quickly. You're just hatching a lot of the same, because you need a lot to get to a oh, haha, nice. And sure, Athena is now a 4-star. I suppose I can probably stop breeding them now. Yeah, I probably should, honestly. I've hatched enough of their eggs by now. Hold on. Oh shit, I thought I paused. Um boop 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 boop. All the breeding things are empty now. I plan on doing more. Probably gonna do Phalaris next, but they're annoying. They're tricky, and I need to just save up some cake before I do more breeding. But yeah, this is the breeding section. This is the breeding base, and yeah, that's like the final base that I want to show off. So yeah, those are all my bases for the moment. I do plan on switching the coal base up for a sulfur one soon, because sulfur is something I'm in need of right now, because I need gunpowder more than I need coal for refining it. But yeah, so if I build a sulfur base, I'll show it off at some point. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you watched, if you like my content, please leave a like down below, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you for coming to the video. Peace.